No, just the weekend is Texas, Georgia. It's just a big weekend in general. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Wod Prep podcast. The boys are back in town. We got everyone here.
Snuck that live in on
John
us.
is.
Let's go.
Yeah, John's grinding away. He's gonna.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
Oh, bud.
Oh man, you sound brutal. You look good.
You
You still look good though. Good to see you.
Sound brutal for sure. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. How's everyone doing? Trav, how are you?
Oh man, just withering away. The trainings. It's not
Yeah,
quite
what's
there.
up? What's wrong? Are you just like? Are you in a rut? Mental rut?
We're all on top of it,
man. Yeah, a little bit. This is my move, man. I'm just waiting until January, till the Open's about to come around. I put in a solid month.
Is this what you do every year?
No, it is now. I did it last year. I just need to put in. Listen, I don't even like working out. I don't like CrossFit. I just like beating John Young and Bryson Del Monte. And I need like
Bro,
I need from mid-December. I need from mid-December till the Open. That's it.
That's all I need.
My goal is to make Travis work out more than 2 months of the year to beat me.
You sound horrible, John. Are you just?
you
sound so bad.
Bad. I felt good on Wednesday. Wednesday, I was like, okay, I'm getting better. Like, I feel better.
You sounded all right during spin.
And dude, this morning it was like a second wave of crazy.
Dude, that's what happens when you get COVID. That's what happened to me. You get better.
If you're waving through, it's COVID.
See,
I like Ebola.
I've had it.
That's valid.
Not gonna lie, I think I'm drinking maybe like 10 Gatorades in the last 2 days.
Drink something without that much sugar in it. Maybe that'll help.
It makes me feel better.
I bet it does. Holy shit.
Can we confirm if Travis removed a bed from his podcast studio? Oh, this is my studio. No, I didn't. I still got that couch there. I've actually been meaning to get rid of that couch. Yeah, that's the casting couch, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, that definitely looks like the casting couch.
It's the casting couch. Side hustle. And we have a special guest today.
Yeah,
Coach Kevin.
Up? Coach
what's up, guys?
Fittest man in Wod Prep.
For sure, the fittest man in Wod Prep. That's not a question.
It's a tough title. That's a tough title.
For the viewers that don't know, I mean, I guess we're on the Wod Prep. I guess they should know Kevin, but
yeah,
Kevin's a bitch.
Maybe not.
Kevin, what place did you get at the Masters games this year? You were.
I got ninth. I was sitting a little better throughout most of it. I'm happy with that though. I went in like 34th place or something, got ninth, so that's cool.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty solid, man. Yeah,
and it was kind of like a bonus competition. The goal was team. This year we made it last year to the games on a team, and then the goal was team, and we didn't quite make it this year. So I was like, I'll do the Masters thing, and it was like way cooler than I expected it to be. It was it was a great competition.
Kevin crushed it. Kevin crushed it for sure.
Actually, quick shout out to Masters, Malo says, but shout out to Malo with the new profile picture, looking good. I believe that might be the OG self-made programming t-shirt too. That's a good shirt. Had to get that in.
It's a moderate shirt. Come on.
I like CJ's shirt better personally.
Yeah, I like this shirt.
John, what do you think of my shirt? Hey!
Oh, snap! Oh, snap!
Nice.
Kevin, I'm gonna have to send you a JY barbell shirt.
Yes, sir. If you ain't wearing that JY barbell shirt, you ain't shit.
Just to piss off Ben. I want to get as many JY barbell shirts to a meeting.
Wod Prep shirts. No, that's all right. I wear plenty of Wod Prep. Speaking of Wod Prep, guys, this is obviously the Wod Prep podcast, but today's sponsor is Wod Prep, ironically. But we are running a launch mobility mastery. So we have 3 courses here for the price of 1. Shoulder ROM, happy hips, and functional core. What our goal here with any of our mobility work is to avoid passive stretching, foam rolling, and just, things like ROM WOD or mobility. I don't know, mobility WOD. What does everyone use?
Shoulder.
Go WOD? Right.
So,
yeah, you guys
I need
remember
the
all those,
shoulder
right?
ROM. Shit.
So what we use active, loaded, end range, positional, a little bit of resistance, time under tension, right? That's what we know is what improves positions the best. So for today only, this is the last day of the launch. Well, yesterday was the last day of the launch, but we extended it just for the podcast. $197 for all 3 courses. I think that's like 75% off. Follow the QR code, all right, and get a huge discount, all right? It'll be valid for the day, all right? If you miss out on the podcast, message me, email me today, CJ at WODprep, or the Movement Doctor will send you a link, all right? So,
hey, CJ,
what's up?
I listened to your coffee conversations the other day where you talked all about mobility.
With keeping it real.
I actually agreed with 100% of what you said.
Wow.
And I think you thought I held a different opinion when it comes to mobility. Just because I have foam rollers and lacrosse balls at my gym.
I mean, they're everywhere, right? Even though we should have a burning party, but it's fine.
I
Well, I
don't
don't
know. That's funny. I've never used a foam roller or a lacrosse ball.
And you
once.
have the best mobility of
and my mobility is pretty
Mine-
insane.
Isn't that just mind blowing?
I don't want to give a compliment, but especially with the muscle mass, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. Unfortunately,
I was talking about Travis. No, I was talking
okay,
about Travis.
okay, I got you.
John,
I got you.
what's the weight check? Weight check on you right now, Johnny?
197.
197.
Yeah,
Is that high or low?
low for. I'm
Okay.
trying to get lower, but I've been around 200 for a while.
Skinny John.
Yeah.
We got Skinny John on here.
Yeah, guys. So, in short, this is a great question. What do you think about Supple Leopard? Supple Leopard is like a 400-page textbook without one citation. It's just an
Tells you to
opinion.
stretch.
It's just an opinion, right? It actually tells you to foam roll, floss, smash, and whatever other sweet coin term that he created. But I can't say anything. He inspired me to do all of this PT stuff in the CrossFit world. But then you learn.
It's kind of like turning your back on CrossFit.
Turning my back on Kelly Starrett? Probably not. I don't know if it's the same thing. He turned his back on CrossFit. All right. Let's talk about, are we doing Wod Prep Wars?
Are we doing that first?
Yeah.
All right. You will see why I tagged you in that video, CJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you
guys,
watch
it? John trying to get out of it.
Here we
oh
go.
God, here we go. Look at me in the right in my garage.
All right, here we go.
Recycling bins.
All right. So this is TFX 24.3, right?
Yeah. And
3 minute
Kevin,
clock.
if you haven't done this workout,
I did it. I was
Okay.
sore for a week. I hate thrusters. This
100
was so many
This is crazy.
thrusters.
This is 158 dumbbell
Um,
thrusters. That's a pretty
were you able to
large
finish it?
amount.
I didn't
No.
do 158. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I
that.
didn't either, Travis.
I didn't finish it. I was mad. And one of my best buds and one of our Koda owners, Bryce, does all the programming for Fitness Experience. So I sent him a mean message.
Did,
Okay.
So
Whoa.
John,
hold on.
getting a little sus.
these are locked out. It's the camera angle. I
Bruh.
promise.
Let's
I
leave
promise.
this pause.
The camera
Oh, I
angle is
don't-
what's going on. This is what I made that Instagram post for, CJ. Can you see the differences in these two?
I mean, well,
We need a poll.
John, these are
Who
hey,
chose
Travis,
this
go make a
camera
poll.
angle? Did you
Go
choose
make a
this
poll.
camera
it
angle?
was my fault, but I promise you, like if it's I promise you, it's just the camera angle why they look like that. First off, can we talk about like how I guess we can just let it play. Let's let it play. But I
This is a
looked at this,
spicy
Kevin.
workout.
I looked at this, Kevin, and I was like, and I'm pretty decent with gymnastics thrusters workout. There's a lot of them. I mean, I'm not amazing at them, but I can finish every one of them. Like I've
Travis,
never had one.
Are you doing
Travis,
singles?
what the fuck is happening?
Are you doing singles, Travis?
Whoa, what is going
All
on?
right, guys, listen. Now I can explain
sorry,
myself.
JY, but I just got derailed hardcore right there.
So here's what happened here. Okay, I haven't worked out. I haven't done toes to bar in a couple months.
So what does that mean?
shows.
Well,
You did toes
Well,
bar at
and-
the games and you destroyed me. At
and
at a
I
toes bar
wanted-
workout.
Did you make it out of the first round?
I wanted to prove a point, okay? I wanted to come out here. I knew I was taking on John Young in this workout, and I wanted to show everybody that even if you can't string together these gymnastic movements, you can still compete with somebody like John Young. So I committed to singles on the
You're just
gymnastics.
trying to trash my
Bro,
fitness.
John.
That's what
No.
you're trying to do.
John.
Did-
No.
Dude,
John.
did you see my Instagram video, CJ?
They weren't the same. You're,
They are
They're
the
not the
exact
fucking
same.
same.
The exact same.
no, they're not, John. This is
This is amateur hour over here. We got Travis doing
what is
singles.
happening.
JY hasn't done a thruster yet. Still on rep 1.
That's right. Travis is only doing one toast bar at a time, guys. This isn't looking good for Watch That Podcast.
The absolute audacity to think you should be on a podcast and be doing toes to bar and singles. Crazy. Look at me though. I'm not
The
that far behind.
audacity. Your thrusters look great though.
You do.
That's
Look
all
at
That is a
That's
that is
good
a
lockout.
beautiful
Yeah,
lockout.
that's a
Good
really it's a
lockout.
much better camera angle, Travis.
Oh my god.
You chose the camera angle.
No, I know it is my fault. But like when I went
He's
so
barely on
Kevin,
pace,
I
that's right.
when I watched this video, I was like, are my thrusters really that bad? And then like I did them from a face forwarding like on a box camera view, and then they look straight. and I just did them fast, just like I did here. And I'm like, it's a huge difference. A huge difference. Like we wouldn't believe the amount of difference. And I remember Hiller did a video on like
I believe there's some difference.
The difference in camera angle on like depth, and it makes a huge difference on that too. Somebody who doesn't look parallel is actually below parallel. It's just
but that's
the camera angle.
It is. I feel like camera angle has a play, but it can't give you 20 degrees of elbow extension.
It does. You wouldn't believe.
John, what were you doing your toaster bar in here?
The camera adds 20 degrees, CJ. I don't know if you ever heard that term. The camera adds 20 degrees.
765, I think.
John, come on.
Hey, look at my right arm. My right arm is locked out. Which
no,
it's
no.
Bro.
After we praised your mobility and your range of motion through your shoulders.
Dude, okay, go look at my Instagram stories because I proved that this is the camera angle.
Depth looks good there, Johnny. Oh,
I don't think I'm very confident that even in your camera, you were pushing further into extension when it was straight on.
We'll see when I'm tired, because when I'm tired, you should theoretically look better, correct?
So if you're slowing
because
down,
you're not trying to speed it up, right? They're like this. True. They're like this the entire time.
I hope Fitness Experience doesn't see this video. I don't think you're going to get credit for it.
I don't think you qualified. Did you do the last workouts?
If you see some of the videos, I will definitely get credit.
Yeah.
There's some of the videos out there.
Okay, John's 32 seconds ahead of me after the first round. I did all singles. I had to break up the dumbbell thrusters here. I was toast.
John, when's your coach going to clean up these pull-ups, huh? You're a mystery coach.
We're working on it.
All right.
God, I was tired.
Right now I'm sick. I can't fix anything. Just trying to live.
You're getting some hate in the comments here, JY.
I know people love to hate on me.
It's just Augustus.
You went simple pull-ups too? Nice.
I have an old man question. Can you go back and look at the chat when it's not live?
Yeah, you just scroll up. Oh, yes. You just scroll to the side.
Okay. I don't know why. Last time I've watched a few videos, I'm like, I wonder what's going on in the chat.
So we just have to have it turned on. That's it. It's on.
Even when you watch it later, when you're not watching it live.
So there's a small period where it isn't live. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't show up for 24 hours and then it will.
Ah, gotcha.
And then it'll show up. I don't know why it does that.
Gustus is out of here. Shut up and scribbles on. Bad timing. That's all right.
Jeez, we're in between shut up and scribble and get with the programming. That's all right.
Got to get in where you fit in.
But I will say, guys, when I watched this video, and what I should have done is
block your arms out.
Seeing how it looked and oh, that's really bad. They do look absolute trash. I can't deny it. They absolutely do. I promise you.
What's so hard about this workout?
The camera angle, it does a lot though, but they do look very trash. Do it, CJ. I could not believe it. Kevin, I don't know how you felt.
How far did you get, Kevin?
I was in the second round, and I was like, I'm blown up. I can't believe this right now, how tired I am.
Yeah, I think I really hurt on the 15 dumbbell thrusters and then just tried to hold on. I was on the last round, but I didn't finish.
Okay.
I was stuck in the 158 dumbbell thrusters in the third round.
Yeah, it's just pretty
that 158 will get
pretty spicy.
Still singles, Travis. Wow.
I'm hanging in there.
You made it.
At what point?
Barely.
At what point did you think this is a mistake?
I think I actually had to get away from singles here just because I wasn't going to make the time cap.
Wasn't going to make the time cap. Yeah, probably right here.
Yeah, I was solely running out of time. It actually wasn't probably a bad move for the pull-ups, but the toes to bar, it just added way too much time.
Yeah.
Well, did you hurt less going all singles?
I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you.
That's a Wod Prep strategy.
That's
always a Wod Prep strategy. So this is the Wod Prep podcast.
It is. It fits very well. Yeah. I don't think you guys know that, but dude,
singles.
John,
you're 65 degrees of elbow extension here.
We're past this, CJ.
It
doesn't get better. This is what it is.
Now our depth is a little sus.
It's the camera angle, guys. Those are all the way down. I promise you.
It's the black shorts.
Did you make it by 1 second, Travis?
Travis,
have
looks
you
like
changed?
4.
Have
it
you
looks like 4.
Since you did this workout? You still wearing the same
Yeah,
shirt?
no, just wearing the same shirt from 2 weeks ago. That's the JY barbell shirt. It's a little thick actually. It was like
I know it's heavy.
I don't know. It's pretty cold in
my.
my garage this morning, or the morning I did this workout. Yeah, and I run into some issues later on too.
I took like a
Hot like a
40-second
hurricane.
break there.
To do what? 5 more thrusters?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sheesh.
I remember having to break up these thrusters, and I was like, "Oh man, I don't want to do. I'm done. I'm kind of done." I remember being here, and be like, "I don't want to be here anymore."
John, how tall are you? Natalie, do you
5'10".
think he looks short or tall?
5'10", Natalie.
John used to think I was like 6'6". How he used to thought?
Yeah,
I
I
was
thought
over
you were like tall.
6 feet.
How tall are you, Travis?
He's
Like
5'9".
No.
Yeah.
It's all right. Typical.
All right, you ready for these?
We're all the same height.
These single chest to bar.
Oh gosh.
I actually
Whoa.
thought CJ was shorter than he is. I thought JY was like 6'1", and I thought CJ was
It's
like
like
5'7".
5'7".
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm just a
and
little
then
guy.
I met you in
Hobbit.
person, and then I was like, "Whoa, hey, buddy!"
Everybody thinks I'm enormous, and I'm like, nah, I'm like legit the average size of a games CrossFit
pretty
person.
normal CrossFitter.
Oh, John, you're doing singles on the chest to bar too. What?
Look at
The?
that.
Not out of strategy, out of necessity, Travis.
Oh
This
my
was-
goodness! And you've got the reverse kip going. That's I like it. Oh no, you're in a world of hurt.
Dude, this whole workout, I was like, I'm pathetic, man. I'm really bad. I told y'all in the chat in WhatsApp, like I was like, this is the most defeated I think I've been from a workout in a very long time.
This
Yeah,
workout
man.
sucked.
Is your grip blown? Just shoulders smacked?
No, I can't breathe. Like I'm just everything's roasted. And I looked at this and I was like, okay, I'll feel really bad in the last round, and then we'll just see. I'll get to the bar muscle ups and get capped by whatever in the bar muscle ups. That's what I thought would happen. And
I got ahead. I'm ahead of John.
when I didn't make it, I was like, oh wow.
Those are definitely defeating kips, like that kind of chest to bar that you were doing after stringing it together. Yeah, get away from me, bug.
Oh, Travis, did your video cut out early?
Oh,
Did you just stop or what?
No, here's what happened. Okay, so we're right at the end of the workout.
I don't know. It looks like John won.
Oh no. Well, yeah, okay, I think Juan cut my video maybe a little early, but what happened was I had a timer on a laptop, and then the laptop died, so I didn't know how much time I had left. And I thought man.
I want to say, look how that locked out.
That was your best one.
Yeah.
And this one looks
that's
locked
crazy.
out. So to say the other ones look the same is so much
Craziest excuse-ridden wars ever.
This is
Absolutely.
This is what I'll say for this. All right, I'm 0 for 2 right now. If we
What's
want
this
to
one?
if we want to give Travis the win on this because my reps are too trash, I'm okay with it.
I mean,
John, I think I saw your score. How many thrusters did you get in this round?
That's the last one.
So do you remember how many it was?
well,
I think you beat
18.
I think you
Or no.
So it must have been
15.
12 out of 15.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I think I got like 9 or something, and then when I went back and watched my video, I had like 35 seconds left. Like I stopped 35 seconds before 9 minutes.
I'm good with giving it to you on my reps alone.
No, I don't know if I would have.
I don't want to get in the habit of counting trashness. I'm about to have a win anyway. We're gonna do the next one, and that's a win.
Oh, are we okay? We're doing that one. Yeah.
All right. This is
here
where
we
Kevin
go.
takes on.
Now,
this
I
is
have
John's
no
time to
idea.
shine.
I have no idea what you did, Kevin, but showing what we're starting out with, I feel pretty good.
Yeah,
It's the worst.
it's not even an excuse. Before I did CrossFit, I benched a ton.
Sounds
And
like
then
an
I-
excuse.
No. I'm
Thinking
saying
about why
like
you didn't get more.
I'm telling a good story is what I'm telling, CJ. It's a good story, bro. I literally could not like lock out overhead because I did way too much bench press before CrossFit. And I weighed 242 pounds before I started CrossFit.
Ooh.
And
Gosh.
yeah, I was a big boy. It was very
Creepy.
soft. It was a soft 242. And I was
Soft
like, oh, it was very soft 240. And I was like, oh, CrossFit never bench presses. Like, it's never going to come up. I don't need to be good at bench press. I need to be good at snatching. So I stopped bench pressing for like 5 years. And then it freaking starts coming up at, regionals all the time. And I'm like, shit, I need to bench press more. And then I was one of the pec tears at
2017.
Yeah. And like ever since then, like I'm like the grindiest bench presser. And yeah. But I'll give you I can give you a run for your money. It's not fear. It's like for some reason it takes me like 10 seconds to lock out a 1 rep max. It's wild. Did you see what I wrote there?
No, I didn't see it.
That's funny. 295. Damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. John,
Well,
you're
I'm
going for
getting-
352.
Yep.
I'm getting texts from CJ and Nelson, and they're like, Kev, you got to do this because we're going to get our butt kicked by JY. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. Just max out my bench press and clean today.
I thought they like ask people. They don't tell them. I didn't think they like tell people like, hey, can you do this if you want to? And then I thought you were just like, yeah, I'm game. I think CJ even goes. Kevin said he's game.
He did say he was game.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, yeah, whatever, sure.
He did. Ooh, that's a little hip lift.
You're allowed to lift your butt off the floor.
Is that legal? Is that legal?
All right.
That's
all right.
Okay. Wow.
And that went up better than 342, honestly.
How'd you place in this, John? Like overall?
6th.
Nice.
I probably could have placed 4th. The 3 guys ahead of me.
Three attempts. Did you just take 2 attempts, John?
Yeah,
was it 3 minutes?
Yeah, no. It was 5 minutes, but I just took. I was done after that one, and I just did cleans in the remaining time.
Kevin, did you take another attempt? 305.
I did that. My lifetime PR is 350, but I haven't hit over 300 in probably 8 years. So that was me going for a PR actually, which was cool, like an old man PR.
Who's spotting you? Is that Ben?
Yeah, Ben was spotting me. It's pretty much his fault. I would have hit it if it wasn't.
Yeah, definitely.
No, yeah. I was happy that I was even making an attempt at a PR. Whoa, what are you starting at, JY? 270? Wow. What are we doing?
What are we doing here? I think Juan just gave him a warm up. This is your first attempt, right?
I know.
Yeah, let's see what these look like.
Okay.
Wow, Kevin looking really good at 325.
Okay.
I'm interested to see your jumps, Kevin, because I don't know what you ended up doing.
It was not to maximize the qualifier. I will tell you that right now.
I understand. Yeah. The 1 pounders, like if we end up tying, like with 1 pound, like we tied. Like I believe that you could do 2 more pounds. You know what I mean?
Whoa! Did we just miss Kevin do 345?
No, I think he's about to do it. I think he just gave him the check mark early.
I mean, whoever edits these videos is very confident I will hit this.
Juan's got it.
Yeah, Juan said easy money.
Oh, solid.
Damn, you're strong as fuck, Kevin. I thought you were. I didn't think you were this strong, man. I thought you were like just good at gymnastics.
I'm actually horrible at gymnastics, and I've always been strong.
He's just good at handstand
No.
He's good at handstand walking.
I've always been horrible at gymnastics and handstand walking specifically, and I worked on it a lot.
Ooh, Johnny looking like a bumblebee at 337. Looking clean. The bumblebee fit.
What'd you hit? 337 there? All right, we're still ahead here. We're still ahead. Let's go.
I mean, technically on the total, I'm ahead.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
God, John,
this was just a clean max out for you?
Oh, this taking the shirt off. Big weight. You got to keep the tarp on. You got to keep the tarp on.
No.
Avoid slippage.
Bro, take that shirt off.
Chalk it up. We're good to go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Solid.
Wow.
Bad camera. My camera started falling down here.
Wow. Is that a PR, Kevin?
No.
You go to 385 here.
My lifetime PR I think is 380. So you know what I went to next.
You went to 382.
No, maybe I should have done. I went for 385.
385. This is
the fittest.
What is this? Fittest experience. 24, the 3rd workout, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Holy shit! I didn't think you. Wow, Kevin might beat John Young.
In a clean.
No longer the strongest CrossFitter.
Okay. I've been 60 pounds more.
Don't worry about that bench. Don't worry about that bench press. We're good.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
Kevin might be able to take you in an Olympic total.
I'm down to do the challenge.
Kevin's up. Oh my goodness! Wow, you got under it now.
I got a question for you, Kevin.
I did try it again after I turned the camera off.
Oh, Johnny getting pinned by 377.
Nah, we're good, man. We're good.
Oh.
Wow.
That's how I lift heavy.
Nice.
John, what's your lifetime best in the clean?
395.
Right? Oh.
Oh wow.
Not even 400.
So I've tried 400, and I have a video of me doing 400, and I got under it, and this is like the strongest I've been. Like this is gonna like I've not been. There's not been a time where I'm like, yeah, I could have cleaned it then, right? Like this was, like I'm a good 15 pounds weaker than the strongest I've been, but and I got under it, and I tried to stand it up, and I just can't stand it up, and it was like it was so defeating. I have not had anything where I've never missed, not never, but it's 99% of my misses. If I miss, is just not standing it up. I can get under anything.
What's your front squat PR?
435.
Okay,
that's really
like
close.
my front squat's pretty close to my clean usually.
Yeah,
but,
but
what's your snatch?
310.
Yeah, I think you might be able to take me. I'm close, but
which I don't think I could do that now. Again, I think it's probably 300 now.
Yeah,
but like I'm a little weaker than.
I need like a 5-day deload. I need it to be like a Tuesday and a full moon for me to hit a PR on snatch.
Full moon, yeah, low gravity.
I'd probably say 300 and then 385, depending. Like the way that looked, I was like, oh man, I might have a little bit more. I didn't know what I was going to be able to clean at all. I haven't cleaned over 315 since the games.
Oh wow.
And that was a power clean. So like I had no idea what my legs were going to be.
So that was a couple weeks ago now, or at least a week ago.
Yeah, we'll try.
Did you qualify?
Did you qualify, John?
Experience?
I should get in on backfill.
Oh shit! You never want to leave it up to.
Did you get some thruster reps taken away?
No, I don't know. No, yeah, they take them away. I probably won't get in. But Leslie's actually having.
Sorry, Dick.
Go ahead.
Are you? You mean? So is it elite? Are you in RX? How many spots?
Elite and RX do the same workouts. The top 20 of the qualifier go to elite, or 10 or 20, whatever, and then the next 50 go to RX. So I'll be in the RX if I make it. But what's funny is I was 106th in the qualifier last year and 33rd in the competition. So like I'm way better in the competition than I am. I've always been like that. Like competition, and Kevin, I don't know how you are, but
yeah, me too.
Competition, I'm miles better than I am.
What's your hypothesis?
One, I think some people don't like cheat the standards. Yeah.
People are sketch.
Yeah, some people don't lock out their thrusters, if you know what I'm saying. And then two, there's only one endurance workout, and then the rest of the workouts are under 15 minutes most of the time. And there's usually always two. There's one lifting workout and one endurance workout. So I start basically in the middle. And then if there's a barbell cycling workout, I'm top 10 like out of everybody, and in that as well. And then that usually boosts me up. And then if it's, most gymnastics I'm pretty decent at, especially if it's handstand push-ups. I'm like way more pressing than pulling. But and then I think I'm a better game day player. I'm better in racing than I am in the qualifiers at home in gym. I've always been like that.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I can't wait till you let me coach you.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
I can't wait till you let me coach you. I'm gonna hang on for it. It's gonna happen.
Be a beast, John. You're gonna be a beast. We're doing an intake. We're doing an official intake with John.
Oh yeah, Kevin. We're gonna run well, we could do John too, but we're gonna run Travis through the full Wod Prep camp intake.
Oh, that's cool.
And
love it.
Go over his analysis and display that.
I think it'd be interesting to do John too, because
for sure.
Like literally, that was me as an athlete when I started CrossFit. John is like exactly what you're explaining, and I just really had to work very hard to get mediocre at burpees.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, and I've been trying to be mediocre for a few years now. But I don't know if you know this. I can do 100 bar facing burpees in 4:59. So I mean, that's pretty elite in my opinion.
That's good.
That is pretty good. He did it live on Savon. It was pretty.
I didn't see that.
Pretty interesting. Yo, Natalie's yokes.
Good show.
Dude, these are good. These are big numbers. Hey, Natalie, we have a weightlifting course that fixes this. It's all about technique.
Yeah, JY Barbell. If you want to go ahead and DM me,
I don't know if you understand how this works, John. Wrong podcast. Spin that shit on spin.
Just kidding.
All right.
Hey, I'll be a strength coach for Wod Prep if we wanted to talk about that, just separate.
It's possible.
I guess I could just feed programming or something. Like it wouldn't even be. I mean, Kevin can almost. I mean, he basically is as strong, but
I got the loss there. Yeah, I'm pretty busy though. But
busy. Kevin helps with our template track, but we have
gotcha.
That's the only prerequisite for being a coach is just who's the strongest.
Right.
Who's the strongest? Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. Who's the strongest? Who looks the best on Instagram?
Do you think if you could get under it, Kevin, that you'd hit that?
It's close.
You caught it pretty forward. It wasn't like you didn't really give yourself a good shot at it.
I think if it was a Tuesday and a full moon, I think I could.
Coming off a deload.
Like
coming off a 5-day deload.
Yeah.
I was pumped. I was attempting PRs because this was leading into Iron Games, and I was like the most stressed I've been probably ever, like leading up to Koda Iron Games. And I was happy to even be attempting anything heavy.
Your 365 looks solid. I won't lie to you.
Does Kevin have kids? Yes, I have 2 kids.
Yeah, 2 kids.
I've got a 5.5 and a 3.5-year-old. Do you have one coming on the way, or do you have a newborn? I forget.
Yeah. So January. So that's with the fitness experience. Even if I make it, it's a week after our due date. Yeah. So my mom said she'd come up and help. She'd come up and live here for a couple of days because I have like 6 masters women that are doing it too, and they would run around with their heads cut off if I wasn't there. It'd be really bad. But so. We'll see, but we'll see. If she's like awesome. 3 days after birth, I'm probably not.
Yeah,
but
we had a crazy story last year on our team. Our other guy, Casey McAllister, his due date was the first day of the CrossFit Games, and it was like we're just we're going team. It's not like Roman Krenikov or something where it's like this is your career. And so he actually ended up, his son was 5 days early. So he was able to go and compete. It was awesome.
There we go.
Yeah, it was cool. But the alternate was like ready to go. And like, we weren't sure what was going to happen.
Right.
Sad day.
Yeah. But it all worked out. So, fittest experience is going to work out for you, buddy.
It's just as big as team games. I agree.
It's basically
it is John's games. It is
John's games. All right, so Kev, talk to me about Iron Games. How you feeling?
I'm still recovering, but it was awesome. Like, the actual competition was super exciting and fun to run. Like, last year we had 150 athletes. This year we had 311. So very, very big increase, partnering with Wod Prep. We had 1 platform last year. This year we had 2 platforms and an offsite. There was just like so many moving parts and so much going on. But man, I think it went really smoothly. I mean, I give it like 95% of how I wanted it to go. There was a few small little things, and we'll, go back to the drawing board and improve for next year and all that. But it was super exciting, super fun. What'd you think, CJ?
Yeah, man, it was good. I've helped write a couple competitions, just give input on some workouts, but never a full thing. And I've helped, build a rig right the night before, like that kind of stuff, but I've never judged all day. And so
Kevin knows the legs on this guy. What division is this?
He's a cyclist.
Holy shit.
5'3".
He crushed. That's the RX male. He's no, he's not. He's not that. She's 5'6" probably.
Is he South American? If he's South American, he's 100% on steroids. Just looking at his arms.
Rodriguez. That sounds like a steroided name.
Okay, we need drug testing at Koda next year.
He crushed it, by the way. He was very fit. He was pretty impressive. I was head judge on our main floor, and so I was on the floor from 8 to 5 or the entire day. It was tough, man. I've never experienced anything like that, and I'm pretty sure I got altitude sickness on day 2. But it was. I
walked into the back area. CJ's laying down with his hat over his face.
Earplugs in. Yeah, I was struggling. JY, you sent a DM to the wrong person.
Natalie sent a DM to the wrong person. Natalie, it's conflict of interest. Now I can't respond to that now.
But no, it was great. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I felt like the workouts went really, really well. They were really exciting, and I really enjoyed it. It was a fun thing to be a part of. It was a lot more work than I anticipated, for sure. A lot. So
is Koda your gym, Kevin? This is your competition?
We have 5 different locations. It's, long story short, opened our first location in 2011. I was in Chicago and then moved to Oklahoma for a sales job. I was working a desk job. And then I quit my job and opened our second gym in Norman, which is right down the street from OU. And then ran that for 6 years. And I just wanted to move out to Colorado when I had my first kid on the way, because everything changes and then it gets really hard. No big deal, JY. So moved out to Colorado, and this is our 5th gym here. I'm still part percentage owner of some of the other gyms, but this is like my gym and my focus out here. So we have 1 in Colorado, 4 in Oklahoma.
And does Ben own Koda with you?
No. So Ben just kind of walked into our competitor class one day, like a year and a half ago, and we became buddies and just started partnering up on stuff. And then recently, he was about 40 minutes away, his studio. And then we expanded into 15,000 square feet here, which was very stressful. And so we built a studio for him here, and it's actually just about finished getting set up. Okay. So he's within Koda, but I didn't even know him 2 years ago. We just became good buddies, and he's a good guy, and he works out in the competitor class and stuff like that, and started kind of partnering up on things.
Cool. I love the PR
gong.
Yeah, gong.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I had bong in my head. I'm like, that's not the same thing.
The PR bong.
Yeah.
Hit the
very,
PR
very,
bong.
Can you imagine?
Very Colorado. I mean, it is Colorado.
PR?
It is Colorado. I think it's very fitting.
You ready to hit the PR bong?
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good. Cool.
Damn,
yeah,
Johnny,
it was fun.
We might have to put a team in this thing next year too, man.
Dude, the Koda Iron Games. You, me, and Bryson.
Say again.
Prep tour, man.
For real?
Oh yeah.
We're hoping to.
What does the Wod Prep intake consist of? What is?
Oh, that's.
Can you explain that a little further for me?
We're gonna get there. We're doing a full show on it.
Let's see. We are going to.
I was trying to transition into it. I didn't. I thought that. I know it was a different show.
Let me see. Let me think.
Oh,
I can pull it up.
Ordeal.
It is a full ordeal. It's a 2-day. Yeah. Well, it's more than a 2-day. It's probably like a 2-week intake process. Let's see.
Imagine a big spreadsheet where if you put John's numbers in there, there'd be a lot of green and a lot of red.
Yeah. Go.
That's the easiest way to put that.
What numbers would be red?
All of your conditioning and gymnastics.
No. I'm saying tell me the numbers.
We have a pacing test that's like a 20-minute AMRAP that I don't think that you would enjoy too much. We have a 100 burpee box over test. That was CJ's idea.
Beautiful.
Don't think you'd enjoy that one too much.
I've been doing that nonstop, man. I think I'd surprise you.
That would not be very fun. Wod Prep Wars to watch. Maybe it'd be fun. I don't know.
Easy 5 minutes.
Easy 5 minutes. Easy 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Hold on. I got it right here. I'm trying to find a mail.
It's basically just like a spreadsheet of a lot of different numbers to be able to look at it and see where your biggest strengths and weaknesses are. Not yet.
You guys see it? No.
There we go.
There we go.
You gotta. I think you're gonna have to zoom in though. Kind of hard to see.
There. Better.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe a little more.
Yep.
So basically, it's broken into. It's just. I don't even think this is actually Kevin. This is just a bunch of random. I guess this might be Kevin.
Age 23. No.
Yeah, definitely not Kevin. Anyways, this is just a random. So basically, what we've done between all of our 5 or 6 coaches is we broke it down into local, class, local, and competitive or semifinal athlete, right? And so we just, with our knowledge, we created these goal numbers, right, of squats, deads, bench, aerobic capacity numbers, running, rowing, gymnastic capacity numbers, gymnastic strength numbers, Olympic numbers, etc., power endurance, and then power output, right? And so here are our tests. And so we run through all of these. Either you have them recorded within the last 6 months, or you run through them, right? And it's a lot of testing. Okay, so we did this.
I love this.
It's really good.
Comparison table is really good.
We worked really hard on it, and we're going to continue to work through it. But basically, so these are all just percentages and comparisons, right? So front squat, back squat, push versus pull, et cetera, and pattern A is like actual movement patterns: squat, bend, push, pull. Pattern B is kind of like our conditioning patterns and like where you are strong, where you're weak, weak link, etc. And so you go through this, and then you get a full spit out sheet, and then after the camp, you get a much longer feedback based on your breakout with your coach. And so what we're going to do is we'll put either Travis or John or both of you through it, and then we'll see kind of where we are. It's pretty good.
Dude,
looks sick.
That's awesome, man.
John, do you want to do it, John?
Yeah, I mean, I'll put in I'll do all the things.
A lot of the numbers you already know,
right?
It's just some of them are like we do like a specific pacing test, and
I don't have to redo these numbers, right? I can just put in what I got.
Yeah,
yeah. No, I'm super down.
The only thing that we definitely want to kind of work through is probably 1 or 2 more conditioning tests specifically, like a mixed test. But that was just after going through it. I felt like we could probably put in 1 or 2 and adjust from there. But other than that, this was our first go. Kevin had a lot of this together, and then we sort of put all of our heads together, and then we have in Wod Prep, we have an Excel,
a spreadsheets connoisseur,
spreadsheets guru that puts shit together. Like
it was amazing. My mind was blown.
This is what he came up with. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is just one tab. There's many tabs.
Yeah, there's like a ton of feeder tabs.
I'd be interested. Do you guys think that it's very accurate in assessing an athlete's fitness? Because I'd be interested if me and Travis did this, and there's a lot of weightlifting stuff. If I came out like it said I'm fitter than Travis, and I'm not.
Well, you know what I mean? So what would happen is so
you understand what I'm saying, Travis?
Yeah. It's not really that though. It's not really to compare who's more less
right. No. It's weaknesses and strengths and what to work on. I get it, but like when it says athlete level, I'm just interested how accurate.
Oh no. No. So the athlete level is how the goals are determined. So we determine level before the testing goes in to see if you're up to that level. So basically, we have 3 levels. We have class, local, and semi, right? And so the semifinal athlete, these are those gold numbers that you see are for the semifinal athletes, male and female. Does that make sense?
So so his close grip bench press is only 95% of what you would say a semifinalist should be able to do.
Correct.
And then when all of them are in green, if you're not a semifinalist, it's between your ears.
I mean, well, when you go down
for strength,
if you see some of the capacity tests and all that, like there's going to be some red there somewhere.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have green in all of them,
I think that would be very rare that it would be someone that hit all those and isn't a semifinal athlete.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to work to it, but then like,
you know, I don't think you can. There's that. There's definitely that avatar. I think that would be like the 1% of people that actually have most of these green that aren't semifinals athletes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the goal is to know what to work on and like how far off you are, because I remember like when I was first trying to like come up in the competitive landscape, it was like, well, I need to get better at everything. Like what's the priority here?
Yeah.
You know,
I know what my priorities are, but I would love to see just what percentage I'm at of some of these things.
Yeah. I mean, obviously a lot of the strength stuff would be there, but I would assume this would be like where a lot of your red would be. And then the same thing.
Those are muscle ups, man. I'm pretty decent at muscle ups. All of my red's going to be in aerobic capacity.
Yeah. Yeah. And these are all very like monostructural aerobic, right? Besides our pacing test, which is why I kind of want to add like one more mixed modality test. That's like kind of common, maybe even like a named workout, like a girl benchmark, just because there's so much data on it.
Kelly.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. I would probably want it somewhere in the 8 to 12 minute range, like somewhere around there with like a pretty hefty amount of gymnastics. Like Angie, that wouldn't be a terrible one actually. Yeah, but that's the only thing that's missing. We worked for a long time on this.
It's tough though too, because if you do, if you incorporate gymnastics in there, you might not get a good measure of someone's aerobic capacity if the gymnastics is the limiter.
I'm on that side. Something like Kelly is all aerobic all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
our pacing test is pretty similar. It's like
Kelly.
Well, it was running, toes to the bar, box jump overs, dumbbell snatch, but low enough,
high transition,
Yeah,
short
it
run.
was only like 6 toes to the bar in a row.
Right. And
you could even do singles and get a decent score.
So cool, man.
Yeah.
So chat, all 17 of you listening, we're gonna put this into implementation. Maybe do a little series about this, going through it and how we would decide where to train and what to do if someone's running through it.
Dude, you know what I'm like super trash at is hanging on a bar.
Yeah, we have grip strength or time.
Yeah,
single arm hang.
You ever done a single arm hang before?
Yeah, but
what's your
not for a max time. I've just
what do you think you could hold? I want to know. I want to get you to go test it right now.
Like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
that's not good.
I don't think it's very good,
dude.
Do you have small hands?
Yeah, I have very tiny hands.
So I'm gonna
smallest hands.
Gosh, John, how old are you?
I'm 30.
You're only 30?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm literally like I'm looking into the past right now.
Okay.
I'm 37, and when I was about 30, I had the exact same like strengths, weaknesses as you, I feel like. And I got these tiny hands, like I can't even eat a Whopper.
Dude, my hands are very tiny. Yeah, I feel like the Burger King commercial. It's very true. Very true. Travis knows how tiny my hands are. We compared.
I don't know how long you guys have been doing CrossFit, but when I first started, dude, coaching was like this. It was like, hey, do some double unders. And then like you mess up and it's like, no, watch me. I'll do double unders. No, you're doing it wrong. Watch me. Do this.
I'm doing it.
And so like coaching was not really very good at all. And I remember when I first started, I could do 32 strict pull-ups and 27 kipping. And the coach, yeah, that's a real stat. The coach was like, what is wrong with you? You look athletic, but like, what the hell? Why can't you figure this out? And I figured out that I could only hold on to the bar and hang for like 45 seconds.
That's your limit.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat too. Yeah. I can probably I can do more strict pull-ups than like bar muscle ups.
That's not crazy.
I think most people can do.
Way. I'm definitely
never mind.
My best ever.
I take that back. Yeah,
my best ever for sure is more bar muscle ups than strict pull ups.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Because I have 25 strict pull ups, 23 to 25.
Yeah.
And you have
this is a great example of the spreadsheet that we have and like the competitor camp that we do with Wod Prep is we would have people test their like one arm hang. And like for me, when I first did that test like 10 years ago, I could hold for like 25 seconds here and like 4 seconds. And I was like, well, that's not good.
4?
Yeah, it was a real stat, I probably wasn't using my lacrosse ball enough in my foam roller.
That must be what it was. It must be what it is. You're not mobile enough. He started spinning and he couldn't hold on to it. Yeah.
But I'd be curious if you have some like difference left to right.
I'll test it. I'll test it today. I'll let the boys know, and I can let you know.
And to circle it all back, we did that test at camp, and I think I got like a minute 20 or something like that on each arm.
What did you do to fix it? I need to know because I'm a massive discrepancy.
A lot of things. I'm going to give you very quickly a summary. So, and I'm curious what John thinks on this. I'll give this one last because I want to know what John thinks on this last one. I did a lot of toes to bar because I feel like you can like go deeper into your grip on toes to bar than you can on ring muscle ups and bar muscle ups. I did a lot of farmer's carry, but what I think helped a lot was I started doing a ton of barbell work with no hook grip and like try to like curl my wrists under. And so I would like lift with no hook grip leading up to about 90% of my max and then use hook grip when I needed it. Does that make sense?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And it actually feel like it helped my form a lot too because I would have to really get it into my hips and use my hips. And it was just a way to get more grip training in. But it's just like
90%. So like a clean, you'd go all the way up to like 345 with no hook grip.
Maybe not 90%. I'll say 80%.
Okay.
Like I figured out what my max were with no hook grip on snatch and clean and jerk.
Yeah. I do that in the middle of workouts. I'll stop hook gripping in the middle of workouts. It's just I can grab it better, faster. Like it stops me from like setting up. Like if I'm barbell, I just won't do it. And obviously, the heavier you get, you can't do that. But like cleans, maybe up to 275, I'll do that, or 205 on snatches.
we went through a no hook deadlift cycle this year for the template track, and it was
some people got
eye-opening.
crushed.
It was humbling. It was super humbling for a lot of people. Like,
it was a good way to limit the weight too. You know, you can build to a max because it's not going to be your nervous system that.
I'm experimenting with hook gripping, like deadlifts. Like that's how you deadlift instead of
double overhand,
instead of mix. Yeah,
it's not good like for saving your grip in a workout. I've done it. I've made that mistake before. Trying to
not to save grip, just to
train it. Yeah,
just for the fun of it.
To train it.
Well, I feel stronger in that position, and I just want to see if I can just deadlift better. You know what I mean? Just hold on to the bar longer. It's not my grip and my deadlift is not why I have bad deadlift workouts. It's just I blow up.
Interesting. I used to until I started doing a lot of like bodybuilding again, and I always have a gripper in the truck, so like an adjustable gripper. Like every time I get in the truck to drive anywhere, I do like 100 to like 100, however long I'm in the truck. Like I just like alternate hands the entire time, and it's helped a ton.
Nice. That's that dad grip strength. You got to get one of those.
Dude, it is. My dad always had a gorilla, like whatever it was.
The captain's a crush.
Captain's a crunch. You always have. I have, dude. They're so hard. I have like the 1.5.
My dad has the whole set.
Yeah, can he squeeze the 2?
He can do them all until the 4. He can do the 3.
That's wild, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone understands. I know your dad is like freakishly strong, but
have you met my dad? Like he's big. Like my dad's like a big guy.
He's a big guy, but like dude, 4 or 3.5 is like wild.
Dude, 100. He can do 3 right now. Like you give him a 3 and he could do. I mean, he's got to kind of put the grip
250 pounds of pressure.
4 only like 5 people in the world have done 4.
Right. But I was gonna say that's like the couple world arm wrestling champions can do 4. That's it.
Serious question: does he have tiny hands also?
For how big he is, yes. Like his hands are bigger than mine, but like he's like 6'2", 6'3" in 270. Like he's
so you're the runt? You're the runt to the family.
Yeah,
Is he really that big?
No. What's funny is like every doctor we ever went to told me I was going to be 6'1", and I'm telling you right now. Well, we were building a monster, man. I could squat 405 when I was 15, and I weighed 135 pounds. Like I had state records.
Oh, so your dad, this is a dad. This is like a vicarious living.
I was about to be a white Adrian Peterson. We were building a monster, and then I did not grow, and I tore my ACL my sophomore year, and then it all went downhill after that.
Hey, we should do John's dad Larry do the intake form for him. He's probably got the most
fucking Larry.
He's got the most red and the brightest of greens that you've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Very, very poor balance. But yeah, he's a freak. All right. Well, so what else is on the docket here?
I think
I'm looking forward to doing the template thing with John or myself or both of us.
Me too.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. We'll chat over the weekend and get a kind of a flow laid out.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I think I need the coaching.
I gotta get over my sickness, but honestly, talking, I'm starting to feel better.
That's good.
Yeah, you look better.
You should go get some sun.
You
should go sit out in the sun. Don't you live in an apartment? Do you live in an apartment or a house?
I have a house, CJ. I'm not a decrepit.
Not a peasant, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My wife makes so much money.
Augustus, that's what you get for leaving, man. You missed it. We're doing John, myself, maybe someone else. We're doing the Wod Prep intake form if you're getting one-on-one coaching. We're going to go through it. It's right here. It's sick.
Yeah, Gus,
it's going to be a testing process. We don't run, so just to be clear, we don't run all of our new one-on-ones. One, because half of them are injured. And
let's pretend they're a frat.
Yeah, and so just I want to be on it. Like it just doesn't make sense to run everyone through it, right? Like if you're just a GPP athlete, a lot of this stuff is irrelevant, right? Most of the athletes that come into Wod Prep can't even attempt any of this, let alone hit any even like our local numbers, right? So this is very much, even though it says class competitor, like local competitor semifinals, like it is for people who want to get better like within the sport and have some general capacity within these patterns, right? That are just like they're an RX athlete. Like you can't really do this well if you're a scaled athlete, which is fine. We have intake processes for that.
We'll bring you on the show, Ken.
What's the push press?
What push press do you want?
285? I feel like 285 is a good push press. No? Maybe it's soft. I
think the 1 rep max pull up in pounds is more soft than the push press.
Well, it's by weight. So that's this is by how much you weigh.
It's this athlete is 175. They wrote
it's 75% of your body weight. I think is what we defined as like a good number. So like their weight,
something like 150 for you, JY.
Yeah.
So I have to do 150 or I can't.
Yeah,
or you just
that would be the goal.
Goal would be 150. Low weight, like hanging, obviously.
Okay. I don't have that.
Yeah.
I'm close to that.
That's good.
Well, and the push press is pretty soft comment. Like it's really just to find out your balance ratios. Like if you look at a lot of games athletes, their strict press and bench press is like pretty weak compared to a lot of the general population, whereas their like jerk is going to be way stronger. So it's more figuring out what to work on, you know?
My push press and my jerk are very close to each other, and that's even more sad.
Yeah. Same.
We got a lot.
Yeah, Kevin, I feel very twinning with you right now.
I think we're twinning, buddy. If you just do like 10,000 burpees and a bunch of cardio and gymnastics for the next few years, dude,
I'm trying.
Watch out.
I'm trying.
once that dad strength kicks in too, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kevin laid the blueprint for you, man. He made it to the Masters Games, did it really well. So it's not too late for you, Johnny.
Dude, I would love to make the Masters Games.
I think I was at my peak at like 32 or something, maybe 31.
I remember your name at regionals.
You're running out of time.
I was about 1.4 seconds from qualifying as an individual, and then Sam Dancer got me. Yeah.
1.4.
Yeah,
you remember that 1.4 very specific.
It's this is maybe a time for another podcast.
Got beat by a blind man.
CJ, you gotta pull it up sometime. It's wild.
What is it?
Did you get some egregious no rep?
No. Just I tried real hard and it just wasn't good enough, John.
Lincoln Park. I got so far.
It was 2016. The last workout was 21:15, 9 thrusters, 3-2-1 legless. And
you got beat by Sam Dancer in that workout?
I did not. I was in 6th place going into it, and Will Morad was in 7th, and Sam Dancer was in 5th.
Oh, you got more ratted.
Kinda. I sent it, and I was in the lead until the last rope climb, and then I got like 4th on that workout, and Will won. And then Sam got like 12th or something, but he held on. And then Will barely missed out. I barely missed out. You should go back and watch the video, CJ. It's
a good one.
There's a lot of heartbreak with regionals.
It's a lot of heartbreak.
A lot of people have had a lot of heartbreak.
No matter like what HQ said negative about regionals, the emotional connection that the athletes had and the fans watching it and like making it and not making it. Yeah, but nothing else has made money either, and they could have made money. They were dumb about it. You just sell more tickets. It was never undersold in the States, anyways.
It's easy. Just sell more tickets.
Just
make more money.
Just do it. I don't know why they don't.
They could have sold more tickets.
CJ's the coach.
10,
just do it like this.
They had 10 bleachers. They had 10 bleachers, like 10 rows up, and that was it. It was never this like huge. Anyways, I feel like they could have made it possible. Anyways, it's all right.
Now that ship has sailed and we're going online.
Take me back to Central East Jackie, says CrossFat. I like
Central
it.
East Jackie.
Central East Jackie. That's 2012.
Yeah.
Jason Kalipa, Graham Holmberg.
No, 2013.
Tony,
2013.
Central East. Jason Kalipa was in Central East.
Jason Kalipa had the world record in Jackie, but there's a big thing. Can you beat Kalipa's thing?
Jackie.
And nobody could. But Graham Holmberg.
We had Jackie. What were the times? You remember the times? What were the times?
509 was what they all got. 504 is what Kalipa got.
We had.
I think there was some like 501, 502 and stuff like that.
Maybe after the fact. I know Kalipa had the world record when it was, I
think Central East, it was like faster though, right?
They didn't beat Kalipa's time.
I gotta look that up.
Effort it up, man. Maybe they were all 504.
I feel like it was like a little bit faster than that, but who knows?
Who knows?
But I gotta know now.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out.
Do you want to you want to talk about Concept 2's latest?
Oh yeah, pull it up. Jesus Christ,
piece of equipment.
Kevin, did you see that this morning?
No, what happened?
Concept 2 released.
I
a
am
new
so
machine.
out of the loop with all this crap.
Oh,
I get my news
man.
from you.
Concept 2 it's rough.
Guys.
You done did it this time.
So this is a play on what was called the dinos, I think is what they called it. And
That's
so
Drake.
basically it is it really? It
Yeah,
did
they
look
got
like
Drake.
it. Yeah,
The
right.
heck?
They'll sell a ton
What
if they got
is
Drake
that?
sitting on one of these.
What
It's
are we doing here?
It is a it's not a flywheel. There's no eccentric loading in it, which is mind blowing. Like,
Wait, what do you mean when you say it's not a flywheel? That's not the same.
A
what's
fan
inside
and
my
so
rower?
a flywheel is basically the way a flywheel works is when you press, there is a wheel that is winding or unwinding, and when you reach the end of it, it will forcefully move in the opposite direction. And no, I think that's wrong.
Oh, damn it, JY, you were right. 509.2, 509.4, 509.6, 509.8.
Kevin,
Yeah.
I'm the best in the world.
You're just
Jesus
the
Christ. Let me
analyst.
fucking mute
like
him.
I'm the senior analyst of CrossFit. Kevin. You should, hey,
shit.
here, go look at
Anyway.
Khalifa's time just for kicks.
Oh.
Go look at Khalifa's time just for
Oh.
kicks. He's in the NorCal region.
Jesus
So-
Christ.
Let's see what that was.
504.
Not this.
Yeah.
This
Augusta
does
says
it.
that
Yeah, the
No,
fastest one. You're
he's
right.
talking about he's talking about
Jackie.
the other thing.
Oh.
Whatever, not this. This doesn't do that. There's no eccentric, so you just recover back with no load, and then when you press, the fan is moving against you, just like a rower, right? There's no eccentric in a rower.
Looks like an
Concept
infomercial
2 is
to me.
Bowflex.
who is
It-
this? Who is this thing for?
It's got to be for home
Nobody.
gymmers. It's got to be for home workout people, kind of like Peloton, the Peloton world. Has to be.
It's for
But when
people
you-
who don't know how to work out.
It's not for CrossFitters. For
That
sure.
is the truth, CJ. It's for people who don't know how to work out.
For sure. It is. I can't argue with that.
I just feel like you
can't.
can only do three. Like you can only do leg press, a push, and a pull.
Pretty much.
I don't know. It'd be kind of. I guess
It did. I thought it was a
interesting to
fake this morning. I definitely thought it was. I 100% thought it was the April 1st thing.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a miss. I mean, I don't ever wish bad on C2. I think they create great products. I think it's a miss.
What do you think they could make?
The only thing they would have made is potentially a fan bike, but
They have one.
no, they have a stationary,
like
like
an
a
assault
Okay.
like
yeah,
a-
yeah. That's hard to do.
What
with
about
the
like
damper, though, yeah?
a
It is.
Stairmaster situation?
that would have been sick, or like some form of a runner,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the
Concept
only
2
reason,
runner, I could see that, and you could increase the damper and it make it like the incline higher. Or
well,
something like
True
that.
Grit tried that and it failed. You know, they're going under, but they tried that with their little thing on the side. But I mean, Concept could have easily found a better way to do it for sure. Like it would have simulated hills or something like that. An arm bike, yeah, like exactly. CrossFit has it, so I don't know. It's silly. It's just silly. Like there's nothing else to say, explain it. Like it
All
looks,
right,
it
and
looks
CrossFit
ridiculous.
CrossFit says it's for strengthening home erg folks. Well, I mean, you would get stronger doing push-ups and air squats.
You would, because at least there's an eccentric load.
Yeah.
100%.
If you do 50 pistols a day, you'll have the strongest legs you've ever had in your life.
Oh, God, I wish I could do pistols. I fucking hate the movement, but
Is that the JY strength program? Is that what you're programming? I don't know if you're hired, buddy.
No,
I don't know about that.
That's not the JY program, no.
All right.
But if you have no weights at all and
Yeah, for sure.
like 50 pistols, like obviously everybody can't do pistols, but if 50 goblet squats, and so you can do pistols. Like if pistols are like so good with strengthening legs, so good.
All right.
I
Well,
don't disagree. It's silly. Sorry, Concept.
Not great on the knees, but they're good at
It's tough.
strengthening your legs.
It's tough for sure. They're a challenging pattern. A lot of demands to do them well.
All right,
Cool,
well, I
guys.
need to go bench press.
Yeah, that's probably true.
we'll
You want
wrap
to know
this
something
pony
funny,
show up.
Kevin? I bench press once a year, and it's just to make sure I still got it.
Yeah. That's exactly.
I'm just
how I
saying. I'm
feel
just
every
saying.
time
I don't
someone
bench
opens
press.
the
I
door.
don't bench press at all. Like I don't. It's not like I
Yeah.
do it a lot.
But I mean, everything else relates to it, though. I mean, you're a good presser on other movements.
Yeah. No, I'm
So-
I'm a bad puller. Everybody tends to like go one
Yeah,
way or the other
I
with
agree.
that stuff.
if you come to the Wod Prep competitor camp, you'll find out.
You will find out
everything that you are.
Everything that you are, whether you're a good puller or presser, squatter, hinger, whether you're aerobic, what you need to work on. We don't even have one coming up. We have like nothing to sell, so I don't know what we're doing.
No, it's
by pumping it, but
it's in June. It's in June, something. It'll be then. It'll be in the summer, depending on the season. Thanks, guys. Good stuff.
We got. We'll be back with our intake. What else we got?
Yeah.
What else is in the pipeline?
Probably finish the TFX Wod Prep Wars. I don't even know what the workouts are.
I forgot what they are too.
We'll get them done.
The hype is immense. The hype is immense.
Well, it's like a 2-week hiatus, man.
Yeah,
in the middle of it. I haven't.
Timing.
It was like a month ago when I did
timing
these.
thing.
Listen,
I know.
We're locking back in for the rest of the year, guys. The show's getting dialed in.
Kevin, it was a pleasure meeting you. It's the first time I've gotten to meet you.
Yeah. Fun hopping on here.
Glad to have you. All right, guys. Well, we'll be back in the not